These three qualities make an audiophile speaker. Let's talk about it. We have the technology to reliably predict a speaker's overall sound quality. Now, this is largely due to the work of Sean Olive of Harman International and Floyd Toole of the National Research Council in Canada over 20 years ago. Armed with their research, I'm able to tell you that these three qualities make an audiophile speaker. Number one is flat-ish frequency response. Number two is smooth frequency response. And number three, extended frequency response. Now I'm going to show you what I mean and why you should care. Flat means minimal dB shift along the frequency range from low to high frequencies. Smooth means the frequency response curve doesn't dip up and down like the stock market crash of 1929. That's the best I could do. On to extended frequency response. Now, extended frequency response, it just means that playing music across the whole range of human hearing. Now, why you should care. Speakers with these qualities will sound good overall. It'll be balanced. The sound will be spacious and have low distortion. You'll be able to listen to music longer without listener fatigue. Here's a chart with the frequency response of an audiophile speaker. This is a textbook example. On this chart, you can see that this speaker has great bass response, great mid-range response, where human voices are, and it's also extended at the top end. Now, what you want to look for in an audiophile speaker is a speaker with a frequency range tolerance of about plus or minus 2 to 3 decibels across the frequency range from about 40 hertz to 17,000 kilohertz. So you might be asking, well, we hear from 20 hertz to 20,000 kilohertz, so aren't I going to miss something? Well, in my experience, no. If your speaker gets it right from 40 hertz to 17,000 kilohertz, you'll be fine. The only caveat that I'd make there is if you're a bass head, you may want to grab a subwoofer. Now, I've been an audiophile for 25 plus years, and I can tell you I've listened to hundreds and hundreds of speakers around the world in different price ranges and different environments, and I can tell you all the best speakers had these three qualities in common. Now, what about aesthetics? I know some people are going to chime in here and say, well, audiophile speakers have to look a certain way. And I'd say, no, not really. If we're talking about just the technical piece of it, then no, the aesthetics don't matter whatsoever. It's purely about the performance of the speaker. However, we do live in an environment with other people where they may not be audiophiles, so we need to be sensitive to that. So what I'd say is aesthetics are important. They just don't trump sound quality. I mean, aesthetics are important. Have you seen the Magico M9s? Oh, I'm so excited. Anyway, that's weird. We're not going to do that. We're going to cut to the next scene. Let's go! What you can do with the graph is you can compare it against a pair of speakers that you're looking at buying. How does it look? Do they look similar? Can you find a pair of speakers that are in your price range that closely match the graph? Now, these aren't the only things that make an audiophile speaker, but if you prioritize these three things, you'll end up with an audiophile speaker. I guarantee it. Well, it's not really a guarantee because I don't know where you really cash it in at, but I guarantee it. Okay, this is awkward. Let's go to the next thing. All right, what do you think? What's your idea of an audiophile speaker? Question mark. Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to talk to you about it. If you enjoyed this video, you'll like another video I did called Before You Buy Another Piece of Audiophile Gear, Watch This Video. No, literally, that's the name of the video. Go watch that video before you buy another piece of audiophile gear. The link is going to be in the description box below, or I'll link it in the card above here. Thanks for watching. Talk to you next time.